try to fight, not that you try to run, that you try to hold, that you try to fight. Because again, the fans are paying for this, and I think that's what the fans deserve.
I've got two more questions right there in the front.
Paulie, is this just a one-shot fight, or are you looking to continue your career with the band or with other fighters?
I don't know. I take it one fight at a time. At a certain point in your life, you get very busy. So I'm going to do this fight, and then we'll see what else pops up. If anything pops up, we'll see. You know, I obviously, once I handle this guy, I'll go back to discuss with my team, discuss with Dave and everything, and we'll see. We'll see if there's options for me out there, or if there's not. But I can't say I'm looking at anything past this yet. You know, because you want to focus on one thing at a time.
Go ahead, Paulie, you good? Go ahead.
Well, Paulie just asked the fight, if they report a good defense in the comment. If there's a rematch called in place, will you take the rematch? Really a question for Dave. Is there a rematch called?
There'll be nothing left to rematch.
Yes.
You'll be finished after that match.
Yes. Yes. Got a mic down, but let's keep going without the mic. Go ahead.
I don't know that a rematch will be necessary. I don't really want to really see a rematch. But you know, I mean, we'll see what happens. You know, like I said, I don't plan on anything past this fight until I get past the fight. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think we'll look at anything. I'm a very busy person in general, even outside of my combat sports fight. So I'll see what I'm working with, what kind of time for it, what kind of schedule I have, present myself.
When I discuss with my team and whatnot, and then we'll see. You know, rematches obviously are only merited when the fight is merited. You know what I'm saying? I do think once I smack the shit out of him, I do think him and Jason Knight would make a great rematch. I really do. You know, I will give Artem credit. He does have a lot of heart. That's the only thing he does have. But so I do think that him and Knight was an entertaining fight, and I think they can go back and fight again regardless of this result and what I do to him. But as far as a rematch with me and Artem, I guess we'll see. Let me handle him the first time. We'll talk about it.
Is there anything you take from that fight that you saw?
No, not really. I mean, it's not really a lot I can take out of that fight, but it was entertaining. You know, I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it wasn't entertaining. You know, and it wasn't fun to watch. But I also think that he shows a lot of limitations. There's not a lot I can take out of it because even the looks Knight gives are completely different from the looks that I give and things that I'll be setting up. You know, his reactions will be totally different when he's fighting me because the looks I give and the angles I give and the shots that fire off randomly from me are coming at a completely different rate and a completely different methodology than they do from Knight. So I don't see there's a lot to see. You know, you'll also see that there's going to be a lot less aggression from him once he takes a few combinations. You know, because it's not obviously he's tough. He can take shots. But when you never see them coming, you're gonna hesitate. You're gonna start hesitating. You're gonna think twice about what you're gonna do.
I can see your shots coming from
So, okay, but if that's what whatever you see right now, he's selling the fight. He knows I'm not holding slow, and he knows he didn't even see the slap coming last month. Did you see that slap coming last month? You didn't even flinch. You didn't even react to it. You didn't even react, and that was just a slap. Just imagine I'm closing my fist and smacking the shit out of you. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know. Like, you know, he says one thing, but then actions speak another thing. You know what I'm saying? Even with what he said when he talked about after I sparred Connor, what he said to me, he couldn't believe the shots I took. That's not how he presented it. That's not how he presented the compliments. Huh? He said, "Oh, that was amazing, great job. That was a great sparring session. That was one of the best sparring sessions I ever saw." Can you imagine? Everybody in that gym was saying that was one of the best sparring sessions they ever saw, bro. That was one of the more simple sparring sessions of my life, bro. I've been in gym wars, in gyms like Wildcard, Gleason's. That was such, the fact that the MMA community thought that was a fun sparring session, or like I'm sure you guys have been in the gyms for some of these war-like sparring sessions in boxing gyms that are like, where you can charge the door. This was not one of them. But the fact that they keep talking about it and presenting it like it was, shows you the limitations of these guys, and how I know that he has no idea what's waiting for him next month. The assault that's gonna come his way next month, he has no idea about that. You know, he's talking, he's selling the fight, he knows he's gonna get his ass kicked next month. Trust that. He knows he's gonna get the shit beat out of him next month. He's just trying to sell it as good as he could. But he has no idea how bad it's gonna get. He has no idea because until you experience it, until you're in there and you say, fuck, this is crazy. I fought Miguel Cotto a dozen years ago. I knew it was gonna be a tough fight, but until I was in there, I didn't realize, fuck man, this is next level. He's gonna feel the same thing next month. Next month, he knows it's gonna be tough. He knows he's gonna get his ass kicked. But once he's in there and he's feeling it, he doesn't know where to hide. He's gonna feel like he's fighting 3 guys, not 1 guy. He's not gonna understand, and he's gonna say, "Fuck! Now I have a reputation to be tough. How do I get here and not quit?" How do I not quit tonight? Because my only saving grace is my toughness, and my only reputation has been to be a tough guy, not to be a good fighter. He's going to be asking himself, how the fuck am I not going to quit tonight? I can't even see these shots coming out. His trainer must be coming in here beating the fuck out. He's going to look at you, Sharif. He's going to be like, oh, stop hitting me. You know what I mean? He's not going to know who the fuck is hitting him. Okay, so next month, that's going to be the question. Watch his face after round 1, after round 2, when he goes back to his corner. Watch his face. He's going to be defeated. So he's not going to be done getting his ass kicked.
Go back to my corner like this. Victory. Thank you.
All right, any more? Just a quick reminder, 30 seconds. June 22nd, folks, Tampa, Florida, live on pay-per-view. Tickets will go on sale tomorrow. We're going to take just a few more questions right there.
It's for autism. There's this amazing, magical connection between an organization that wants to help dreams come true for people with autism. Anytime you get to use your face for something that matters.
Once again, fire to you, David. Congratulations on the growing brand. There's a lot of platforms that are coming up with streaming apps like ESPN Plus and DAZN. In the near future, do you want to eventually use like a streaming platform, or do you want to continue to pay for the model, or is that still a future discussion?
It's definitely a future discussion. You know, we're just going to take it one day at a time, as we're doing with the sport and growing it one day at a time, and whatever's best for the company, that's the direction that we're going to head. And, you know, we'll know that as it comes, we're definitely getting some network offers and some different streaming offers that are on the table, but, you know, whatever works best for the company, that's what we're going to do.
Got a lot of people actually asking me how to order this pay-per-view. Is it Fight.tv, Bare-Knuckle.tv? I want to put it out there so everybody hears this.
It's available on Fight TV, and that's also available through a lot of different streaming platforms. But it's also on pay-per-view television. It's on all the major pay-per-view television, all the channels that you would watch the big UFC fights or the Mayweather fight is on that same exact channel. It's on the pay-per-view television and streaming worldwide on Fight TV.
This event will definitely sell out. Tickets go on sale tomorrow. Make your arrangements, make your pay-per-view plans. Do not miss what is sure to be one of the greatest fights in history. That's June 22nd, live on pay-per-view from Tampa, Florida. It's Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship 6 coming your way. Last question, we'll take one more right there.
Paulie.
Only one more. We got one more. Last one.
You've always been a really great defensive fighter, making your opponents miss and making them pay, but you've never really been known as a brawler. With the comments from Mr. Feldman saying that, you know, you really want to brawl, you really want an action-packed fight, that's never really been your style. Do you think you're going to be more compelled to brawl, but you couldn't fall into...
Let me tell you something. In boxing, you fight according to the respect of your opponent. You know, a lot of times, I don't know, I'm not going to tell you that I like fighting in the street, but, and honestly, I'm 38 years old, I haven't been in a street fight in a while, probably since my 20s, but I don't need to box you in the street because your level is so much less than mine with my fist. I mainly just swing and shoot, you know, so I don't need to time him or set him up or set too many traps. It's going to be mainly go, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's going to be a very bad go for him. But I've been a boxer / timing guy throughout my career, take my time, do things a certain way. But I've always been a fast starter. I've always been a guy who threw a lot of punches. And, you know, I've set a lot of traps, but I think this is more so the kind of fight you have to dumb things down a little bit. You know, the traps are simpler. You set things up and you shoot. You know, everything is based on shooting. While a lot of times in boxing, everything is based on putting you in certain positions, trying to make you take a step a certain way so that I can set you up for a punch later on. I don't think this guy's even smart enough to fall for those traps. So you dumb down the traps even, so that they're more like trap and shoot, or just shoot, or so on and so forth. I haven't devised the exact game plan yet, but we're working, and we have a lot of things in mind, and you'll see them next month. You'll see, but it's a fast-paced game plan, and like I said, he's gonna have to deal with it.
Just about done, folks. That sets the stage for a fight that you do not want to miss. Once again, June 22nd, live on pay-per-view. Follow us, all of our social media outlets, www.bareknuckle.tv on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter as well. Last words from the president.